teamed up with Coleman and got one of their KT196 go-karts. So this is a two-seater kids go-kart powered by a 196cc overhead valve engine. Now the transmission on this go-kart is a CVT or a torque converter style transmission instead of the centrifugal clutch. The CVT can handle a lot more weight and has a lot more broad power range to it. It starts out low geared and can stretch on out to high gears once you're up in RPMs. Now of course we're going to want more power out of this thing later, but at first this thing is governed at 3600 RPMs, which is plenty for small kids. But of course, we're bigger kids. We like to play around with these things. So we're going to be later taking out the governor, adding 18-pound valve springs and a Go Power Sports Performance Kit to up the power a little bit more and make this thing just that much more fun. Before we can play on this thing, we got to get it out of its metal cage. They ship their DT200s the same way in this huge metal cage, which if you're a metal fabricator or like to build stuff, this is a lot of handy metal to have laying around. A lot of angle iron, a lot of flat stock. So I really love how they package this thing. So we're going to take out all the 10mm nuts and bolts that's around this cage and start unboxing this go-kart.
First we're going to bolt up the rear shock. Next we can get the steering wheel installed. We can now install the 2 bolts for the bench seat. The wheels slide onto the axles in 2 washers, a castle nut, and a cotter T follows. The last part to install is the roll cage and the crossbars. Before riding, we need to add 16 ounces of oil and fill up the tank.
KT196. Both ways.
21 miles per hour.
So I think the real question on the Coleman KT196 is, can a big guy jump a driveway on a small go-kart? We're going to try, and I've zip tied the governor so the governor's not going to kick in as aggressive. It'll still kick in around like 5,500 RPM, so I'm going to try to jump the driveway on it and see what happens. Let's go. Well, just a little bit. How much air? Like a foot?
6 inches.
That's pretty classy. So Lonnie's gonna try to jump the driveway now. Probably will with him.
Felt like I got a little bit there.
Yeah, you're getting a pretty good
It's fun. It's funny how fun this little thing is. I have to sit in the middle so my head won't hit these.
It's definitely not made for guys our size, but you can definitely have a lot of fun. I can't wait to feel the performance parts of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna
it'll be fun.
see if you can take off spinning. Wait.
All day, every day. One thing's for sure, it's built well because I'm hard on this thing.
So, what do you think of the Coleman?
It's fun. If you have like a 9 or 10-year-old son or daughter, this thing would be pure unadulterated fun.
Yeah, for like Grayson, once he's a year or two older, this would be all he could handle. Especially when we soup up this little 196 with all the performance parts.
It'll basically be the same amount of power as the little red. I mean,
it would. Yeah,
it's still a 6.5 horse stock.
With the way it's geared, it's going to be mean.
Oh yeah,
with the
it's
parts
pulling us around perfectly.
Yeah, it'll pull me up this hill. Our driveway is a really steep, it doesn't look like it on camera, but that's a really steep incline.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard on a lot of equipment pulling a big guy up a hill.
Well, when we first started, Aubrey's first go-kart wouldn't pull you up it.
No, yeah, it would not. And this little thing does a great job. Little rack and pinion steering, cutest thing you ever saw.
Show the little A-arms.
Yeah, look at these.
Cute as a button.
Look at that. That's my finger. It's just so cute. And I can't believe it's handling our thrashing.
Oh yeah, I was just pretty rough on it. Going through bumps, fully turned.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so next video on this thing, full performance parts. It's going to be awesome.
So when we unboxed the Coleman KT196, I got to tell you, I wasn't that excited because of its small stature. It's a tiny little go-kart, but we ended up having a blast on it. As you seen, me and Lonnie was getting a little bit of air on the driveway, and it's only going to get better because we're going to throw a ton of performance parts on this thing and make it probably twice as fast and a lot scarier to drive. I'm sure that little nimble kart going 40 mile an hour, that's going to be interesting to see. So make sure to stay tuned to their coming videos on this go-kart. We're going to make some awesome changes to it. And if you want to get one of these go-karts for yourself or any other product that Coleman is offering, the links are in the description below, where you'll find these the mini bikes, the drift trikes, as well as this go-kart and their single-seater smaller go-kart. These are awesome starter go-karts, and even if you're 6 foot tall, 250 pounds, you can have a blast on these little things. So just stay tuned to see what we change this thing into. And thank you guys for watching, and God bless. Redbeard's Garage is powered by GoPowersports.com. GoPowersports has a huge amount of awesome go-kart and mini bike parts, and when making your purchase, use the Redbeard discount code in the upper right hand corner of your shopping cart to grab yourself a sweet deal. Hit that subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on so you'll never miss another episode, and go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest to stay up to date with the channel. Guys, always come back to Redbeard's Garage. I'm out.